Barnes Tidbit.
What up, y'all?
What up?
It's the Barnes and it's time for the Barnes Tidbit once again.
Okay. You deep.
Gotta stay deep. Hey, all around. So today, this Barnes Tidbit is inspired by an Instagram post that I saw when I was strolling. And it was a young lady who posted, she said, "Why don't men have insecurities?" And she went on to be like, it must be easy to just walk around and not care what anybody else thinks, while, women are out here, she went up plucking and making up and doing whatever just to be accepted. I want to go on record as saying, as a man, that's a misconception that men don't have insecurities. I think in this young lady's case in particular, the issue was you haven't really gotten to know a man, like really, you know what I mean? These fly-by-night relationships and these hookups, you know what I mean? But you really have to get to know a man, to find out his insecurities. Because we definitely have insecurities. And even as far as like beauty and image, like there's images out here that make men feel insecure. You see these dudes all ripped up with muscles and stuff on Instagram. There's pressure to like live up to that. There's insecurities in being a provider and a father. Am I good enough and all of that.
But I feel like men don't express that to their wives or girlfriends, homegirls, mothers. They express it to their homeboys. So how are we supposed to know that you're feeling insecure about this thing?
By, like I said earlier, getting to know a man and really investing in a relationship. It wasn't easy for us.
Yeah, and I feel like it was like pulling, a tooth out. Like, Eugene, tell me how you're feeling. It was like pulling teeth.
But you had to put that time in to do it, and to get there, and to give me the time to be comfortable doing that, because it is uncomfortable for men to just sit and talk. I hate it. Like, I don't like it. Like, why we got to talk it out? I just want to get over it. But then all the time we can't get over it, and you have to talk about it. But you have to invest that time, because now we've built a structure of sitting down to check in and to talk, and we've built kind of just that culture in our relationship. But it took time. You got to invest the time into a man to, get him to be comfortable opening up to you.
I definitely agree. That's just like women too. We're not gonna flat out, this is what I'm going through. It's all about the timing. It's all about, getting to know that person. Like, should I be vulnerable with this person?
Right.
It does take time. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. So that's what I think it's a blanket statement to just say men don't have insecurities or show emotion. You have to take the time to get there. And I think that further enforces the stereotype, especially in black men, that we don't have feelings, and that that especially from white people looking in on us, they'll just be like, they're tough, they okay, they don't they don't need nothing.
But what about like the old school generation? Like my daddy not gonna be like, I'm going through this. That is an issue. You need to express that you are going through something. Like that baby boom or whatever generation. They're not gonna flat out. Like Generation Z gives zero. Trust me, I have classes. Generation Z, they will flat out tell you, how they're feeling, and that they don't. They just give.
And I think again, that's a blanket statement to say all of the baby boomer generation doesn't. Definitely was a culture back then. I get what you're saying. Yeah. There definitely was a culture back then of just hold it in, toughen up, right? Don't cry. I get that, but though they're all capable of it. Like even with your father, I've had deep conversations with your father. It took the whole 12 years that we was married, but he opened up and shared some things with me and stuff like that. So anybody can get there. Don't just make any blanket statement on anybody. You got to take the time to get to know individuals if you want to get to those.
Person who made that statement, maybe she is dealing with a man she's been with years and hasn't expressed herself.
Maybe.
Like, come on, the clock is ticking.
Maybe.
I need you to open up.
Maybe. But then you bear some responsibility in that too. Is that the man for you? Are you staying somewhere you're not supposed to be? Yeah.
Then you need to steal away somewhere.
And that's your responsibility. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. You're responsible for what you're doing in your relationship as well. If the other person is not reciprocating, then...
Because at this point, it's time to leave. If he can't express...
Come on.
If y'all been together for 10 years, then I have to go.
Come on.
Because I don't like my time to be wasted.
I don't want to leave.
So...
Actually, I do. And I gotta go right now.
You know, the door.
Not me. I'm talking about the other person. See? See?
He's
That...
so sensitive now. It took 12
She
years.
have me crying now,
It
y'all.
took
I
12
never
years.
cried. But now I just be like, oh my God.
And I think I'm the opposite.
This
I feel
emotional...
like we switch places. I'm like, why is he crying? I swear. I'm like, is he about to cry right now?
Listen. Emotions are real, okay?
Yes.
Deal with them, black people, okay?
Nothing wrong with a man
it's okay.
crying. It is
It's all right.
sexy, actually.
It's all right. All right.
But that's another topic.
On
We'll
that
get
note,
back to that.
this was the Barnes Tidbit
All
for
right.
today. We love y'all.
Peace.
Stay black or white or Puerto Rican.
Or whatever color you
or,
are.
you know,
for today.
Mexican. Whatever you are. Be you. We love y'all.
Barnes Tidbit.